Okay, to make a website with Wix, I'm going to type in www.wix.com, and I have an account already. If you don't, just sign up for an account. It's real easy and it's free. Anyway, next thing you do is you go to create a new website right here. You click on it and you pick a template. There's about 1,000,000 of them. You can make your own. There's categories here for a lot of pages full of these things. Anyway, so you pick one. So I'll just pick anything, urban photography, and you could check it out before you decide you want to go with it. You know, if it's going to be too much work, you might want to just pick something else. So like this is a template somebody made. So if I don't like it, I'm just gonna hit back. If I do like it, I'm gonna hit edit this site, and then start personalizing it. All right, so you hit back. I'm gonna go back. No, I'll just hit edit. It does its thing. Here's your tools. Here are all the pages. And there's a lot of ways to change these things too. If you click on the right here, you can rename the page, make it what you want it to be. You could have different layouts. Go back. You can also get rid of pages from here. I want to just delete that one. Okay. You can add a page here. Just add a page right there. Or you could add a link, menu. Anyway, backgrounds, you can start there. You got motion backgrounds like video. Some pretty cool ones. You don't see them moving here, but if you hit the preview button, you can see what it would look like if we published it right now. And when you're done previewing, you go back to editor. Let's say we want to add something. So we showed you the background. Now if you want to add something, there's all kinds of stuff. Text. A lot of different text. You could change all the fonts too. So let's pick like a 3D tile. Okay. And there it is. And you could change the size. Sorry, you could change the size with this. Edit. Change the size right here. And manipulating this will change the shape of the text box. You can indent it left or right. You can change it the way the three dimensions are. And other things you can add, I mean, there's no answer. Let's see. You could add a gallery and then add pictures. I'll show you how to do that. We'll pick a Mason gallery. And what you do is, so you get this gallery and it has generic pictures there. So to change images, you can get rid of these by hitting the trash can. And you go through and add your images. Maybe you got a whole folder of them. You can go up in here, upload images. And retrieve them from your desktop, wherever you have them saved or whatever. You can also get some free stock images, just generic stuff, different categories, big ones, like for the backgrounds and stuff like that. Boom. Just tons of stuff. Then when you got one, like these, some of these are for purchase, so watch what you're doing. So you can either buy them if they're for sale, or you can get these free ones and put add to gallery. So let's try adding this. Add to gallery. Okay, so we added some of these. Let's add some more. You could add GIF files too. GIFs are like these little loopy little videos. Let's add a couple of those. Alright, now we're done. And you could add descriptions to them if you want to. And let's preview it. See if it flows nice. Cool. And you could click on them. It's interactive too. Here you can go through and label these things. When you're done looking at that, hit the X, go back to the editor. Let's see what else you can add. Galleries. Yeah. Buttons. Buttons work like this. Like you get a button, you drag it out there, and you can add a link to it. You could link it with a web address, and you put in the web address here by copying and pasting. You could add a document. It could be a download for a student, a PDF document, or whatever you want there. It could go to another page. It could be a little shortcut to another page. So those are our pages right there. You click on that and you hit done. Or it could go to the bottom or the top of the page. And when you got it where you want, you hit OK. You can change the text of the button. I'll make it something generic. Back to just back. How about just back? You could change the design of it too if you change your mind. I click in here, picking a different style. Boom. Click OK. I'll get rid of that for now. You can also animate the button. You could audition these things before you select one. So this will happen once at the beginning of the when the page first pops up. Let's watch. We'll preview it. There you go. Now we're rolling. Okay, so add. You can add a box. All kinds of boxes. You could add text to them, more pictures or whatever, directions. A strip is just something that goes all the way across the whole website. You can make them thin or whatever, or big. Like, let's do one. Okay, so there it is. And you can grab these things, these little white things right here. You could shrink them down. It moves the whole thing actually. Okay, so that's a strip. And then add, let's see what else we could add. Shapes, different shapes. Some of them could be buttons. Any of these shapes could be buttons. You could add a cow. And if you want it to be a button or a link to something, you could click on link and you just go through that same procedure like we did with the buttons, like this one. And you can let's see what else. Add get button shapes, videos. Videos are good to have. You could put your own host there, or you can. The easiest one to do is YouTube. You can take this. Let's move it down here, and then to change what video it is. It's just some generic video. You want to go to change video, and you put in the website there. Like here's one. 3D hand, right? So I'm going to have that one on the website. So I'll get rid of that one. And it's Command V if you're on a Mac. Copy. And there. And then you can change the settings too. Like you want it to automatically play as soon as the website pops up, or do you want it to keep playing in a loop, Where do you want the controls? Do you want them showing like this? Or no? Ever? Or on the hover? If you put your mouse over it, well, then they can see the controls. Anyway, from there you can also change the size of this video. If you want it to be big, you can do that. And let's preview, see if it plays right and everything. See if we can make these controls go away if we want. And if they want to open up at YouTube, they just click on YouTube and it would open up another window in YouTube. Okay, let's go back to editor. Adding. What else can you add? You can add music, a little player here. Same thing, you add a player. Let's just do it. Oh, here's another one. Little videos or podcasts that you could do. We're gonna do that later. So here's a podcast. You can upload the file once you've got it recorded. Test it out, see if it plays.
Hello, educators.
Alright, that was a dumb one I made. So now we got it. A video, text, strips, a gallery, we got buttons and a title. What else? You can add a social bar, like a little Facebook like button. Anything like that. Contact information. If you want people to contact you, you can drag one of those out there. Make it big or small. Put it wherever you want. Just by dragging these around. You can have it set up to your email. Second email. And you can choose what kind of fields you want there. You want the name or no? Maybe you just want an email. Maybe you don't want the subject. Maybe you just want an email and a message. Just simple. So let's preview that. So, yeah, a second. So it works. Adding. What else? Menus are the things that go on top. There's a lot of them. Let's add one. That'll be up in the header. And this will change depending on what the names of your pages are. It'll automatically change. So we'll put it up there. If you want to look at the pages, and there they are. Like there's client showcase. We'll call this one. Let's rename it. Stuff. I don't know. Okay. And there you can see it changed the menu too. Let's go back. Let's go back to the welcome. And there it is. Stuff. Add. Alright, besides menus, lists. Lists are like all kinds of lists. Pictures, and you just change pictures. We went over that. You change the text. A lot of these are for marketing and stuff. A blog opens up a whole new page that's attached to your. It adds a new page to your website. So like if we pick this format, there it is right there. And when you go to it, there it is. And to change the blog around, you click on the thing you want to change on Wix. Manage the post. And here's where you enter new posts. You could add videos to your posts or prompts. Add HTML stuff. We'll talk about that later. Galleries, images, and of course text. And they'll show up right there, and it'll replace all these generic things. They'll show up just like this. And people, when they hit read more, for example, they'll be able to comment, interact with you right here. It won't be my face, but you know. Alright, more adding. There's so much. You can make a little store. You can add more stuff. Here's where you can really embed stuff. Like if you made something, it's easy with YouTube, but some things, if you get it from Vimeo or some other web hosting, video hosting sites, you would have to put in the HTML code, or maybe you made a graphic or an avatar or something. You would do that. You can also embed a video using an embed code. We can talk about that later. Let's talk about the apps you can add to Wix. There's a lot of them. A lot of categories of stuff. Here's one, like in education, you could use this PDF viewer. That's a good one. So you can read about it, whatever. You can see the demo, and then when you want to add to your site, you know, this one's free. So that's a good one. And here's our PDF viewer. And if we wanted to embed a PDF there, we hit the settings button. We select our file. Here's one. I had already uploaded these, so let's go to full viewer. That's a good one. And there, people can sift through this PDF viewer. They can make it bigger. Oh, sorry, let's preview. Make it bigger. They could skip down pages. Whatever you want to do. Neat. Back to editor. Oh man, there's so much in the app market. Anyway. Oh, there's another embed one. Okay. You could explore the rest on your own. I showed you how to preview. And when you're ready to save, none of this is on the internet yet. Let's see what this is. Yeah, none of this stuff's on the internet yet. You can look at see what it looks like on the mobile view. If you click on this, you can click on Edit Mobile View, and it shows you like exactly what it's going to look like on a phone. And sometimes, like this one came out alright, but when you use templates, it's already kind of works, you know. Sometimes you're going to get text that's dragging out the screen, or giant text, stuff like that. Anyway, that's how it would look. There's a few editing tools in the mobile view too. Back to the top button, mobile action bar, which is this. And that's it. And you could turn it off too. Like right here. If you don't want a mobile friendly one, you can just switch that off. Like, and when people go on their phones or tablets, they'll just see the desktop view. And sometimes that's better. Anyway, when you're done with that, you hit save. Sorry, let's go back to the desktop view. Okay. So say we did everything we want to do, hit save. And then if you're ready to publish it, hit publish. I don't want to publish this, so it's a bunch of junk. And then you hit done. And then it'll give you your link. And what you do with that link is email it to me so I can see that you did your assignment. And if you have any questions, just contact me.